Please can I have 2 mayo chickens and a Diet Coke, please?
Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, my lovelies. This is kind of like a mukbang, but it's like a girl talk mukbang. All in one video. So excited, I'm so thirsty. I need my Diet Coke. You just can't beat a McDonald's Diet Coke. Oh, so nice. Got 2 mayo chickens. I'd have to say, like, mayo chicken is actually like my go-to with McDonald's. Cannot beat this goodness. 10 out of 10 good. When you haven't had a mayo chicken for ages and you take that first bite, it's like... Anyway, enough talking and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I am doing like a girl talk today. I put it out on my Instagram. I was like, no limits, let's go for it. So yeah, I'm going to be answering all of your girl talk questions. But if you can, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, that would mean the world to me. I hit 400k on TikTok the other day. Woo! I was so buzzing. I woke up to it and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. Thank you so much for everyone from the bottom of my heart that follows me. I love you all. So yeah, if you could follow me, that'd be amazing. And when I hit 5k subscribers, I will be announcing the winner of my giveaway. So if you could please subscribe and enter the giveaway, that would be amazing because it's a chance for you to win. I have just literally washed and given myself a little bouncy blow dry. This is why the hair is a bit still wild. I need to tame it down a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna get straight into it after I've had a few bites of my burger and answer some girly talk questions. Talking about losing your virginity and how to talk about it. Okay, so virginity, I mean, everyone always thinks virginity is like this taboo subject you can't talk about. And I think especially in the school environment, like I remember being at school and it's like your peers and your friends that really is the only pressure you get. And just like, you know, fancying boys, and you think boys will fancy you if you've lost your virginity because, I don't know, like popular people are saying they've lost their virginity. And the thing with virginity is, honestly, when you're ready to do it, do it. It shouldn't be a taboo, like, oh, I shouldn't do it, should I do it? If you genuinely, in the moment, feel comfortable, it feels right, and you've got the right protections in place, then do it. The worst thing you could do is doing it under pressure. I just cannot express or vocalise this enough or put it into the right words of like how much it really doesn't matter. You do not get judged for it, and anyone that would judge you for it is just insecure themselves about the whole virginity thing, and they're probably maybe jealous that they didn't wait, I don't know. But it really is just this whole, like, honestly, and like boys, especially in high school, might judge you for it, but they're all virgins as well. When you actually meet the right guy, when it's someone you feel comfortable with, like they are not going to make you feel judged. I feel like someone's car alarm's going off. Oh, it scares me. Yeah, so when it is the right guy, they're never ever going to make you feel weird about your virginity. And that's a sign to tell as well. Like, if you feel completely comfortable with them, you can be yourself and you don't feel like they're making you feel like you have to do it, then you know it's the right person. The difficult thing is, a lot of this talk around virginity goes on in high schools. And that's when everyone doesn't even really know what they're talking about. So a lot of judgment and opinions get thrown around. As soon as I got to college, it was like everyone had grown up and no one really cared whether you'd had sex or not. It really is just in your own head about your virginity and what people think of you rather than what anyone... Because honestly, no one cares. I promise you, no one cares. As long as you're doing it for you, at the right time for you, with the right person for you, you feel 100% confident, comfortable. Like I said, whether it's a one-night stand, whether it's with a boyfriend, it really doesn't matter as long as you feel good after it. This is the moment I get so glad that I get to, because I just feel like 1 mayo chicken just isn't enough and 2 is like perfect. So cheers. Next question. Okay, so I've had a few questions on this about how to improve sex life. I feel like I've got no sex drive and I feel like I'm letting my boyfriend down. Any advice? We all go through stages of just not really having a sex drive, and it's completely normal. I've gone through stages like that, and it's just like with your partner, it's just like communicating. And I do completely get where the guilt comes from, because I've had times where like maybe I've not wanted to and then you feel guilty you don't want them to hate you, but really, like 10 times out of 10, like they don't hate you, like just like sometimes they don't want to either. It's just about communicating, and honestly, especially when lives get busy and you're busy and they're busy and you might have even different schedules and you're just tired at different points of the day. Sometimes it is a case of like, you know, like how you plan a day. I'm not saying you have to like plan when you have sex, but sometimes it's just like making it a priority or planning time in for it. If this sounds weird, I don't plan when I have sex, but it's just a case of seeing it as sometimes like a date thing and like putting in the effort and going that extra mile and taking the time out, rather than just thinking of it like, oh, I'll do it and go to bed. Honestly, talking to your partner, because you never know what they're thinking, and they might be wanting to get into something, you might want to get into something, and if you don't talk about what you're both into, then it's never going to improve. And I know it can be scary for people to like talk to their partner, but then I just feel like when you're with the right person, you can bring anything up and it not really matter. And I know people get awkward about talking about it, and this is why we do have things like girl talk. Like, talk to your girlfriends like about your sex life as well. Like, me and my girls, when we get together, like, we don't mind bringing up sex. It's not like a bitch fest about our boyfriends. It's more just about like what to do in bed and trying different things. Like, it's never like, oh, I go into detail about me and my boyfriend, but it's just like talking about, oh, well, oh, have you tried this? Have you done it here? Blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes as well, just like speaking to your girls about it can normalise the fact that you're having very normal, regular sex, and you don't need to feel bad or guilty or anything like that. And if you are like someone that's like, there is chances to do it, but you're just not in the mood, like, ask yourself why. And it probably is that you're just tired or something, so give yourself a little bit of self-care. Treat it like a date, put time into it, planning and effort. Burger number 2, woo! Okay, how to get over feeling betrayed by your best friend. Oh, this has happened to all of us girls. Oh, I could sit here and give you an actual book on like toxic girl friendships. I've been there, seen it, got the t-shirt, been, you know, we've all been there. How to get over feeling betrayed. Honestly, so this happened to me. My best friend just cut me out. And that's life. And sometimes life happens. So getting over that betrayal, for me, it was a case of like just time. Honestly, as I've got older, you just realise, look, like, people come and go out of your life. Some people will stay, some people will go. Everything happens for a reason. Don't try and dwell on it too much. Honestly, try and see the positives out of it. I had a really good friendship with them whilst it lasted. Nothing bad to say about the friendship and the good times we did have. Unfortunately, I've been betrayed, or someone's been disloyal to me, or someone's been nasty to me, or we've just grown apart. Whatever it is, unfortunately that happens. But there will be new friends, there will be new people to talk to. Like, never feel like you're alone. And I think that's the worst thing, because you're feeling betrayed and then it's like you can't even go and tell someone, because that person that you would have told is the one that's betrayed you. So it's a very like weird cycle. But really just like surrounding yourself with like really positive things on social media and family and members and other friends, and just trying not to be bitter about it really helps you get over it. If you want to salvage the relationship, I always believe that a little bit of time is good and then reaching out. But if you're not someone that's wanting to salvage the relationship, it really is a case of just being grateful for what you did have. So my biggest advice for getting over it is time, and just trying to learn to think positively about it rather than negatively. Another one. How did you overcome not worrying about what people think of you on social media? This one for me was really... So I wanted to get into social media, I'd say, for a good year before I did it properly. And a lot of it was caring what people think, but it was never the posting for me. It was never the not having confidence to post. It was more not having the confidence when people say, oh, who does she think she is, and or like, oh, she's never gonna make it. Or it was more like not having the confidence of succeeding for me, and it was like, oh, I can never go on Instagram, it's really tricky, you got to be this, you got to be that. And it was more just like the self-doubt and the putting the pressure on myself and thinking, yeah, about what other people would think in terms of, oh, what's she doing? I would post what I wanted. So I'm lucky. And I always say, like, I'm just a really lucky person, that I am a naturally confident person, and doing social media and getting into this and speaking to more of you guys makes me realise how many people aren't. And it makes me sad, because this is like my whole mission of trying to make people just be themselves. Like, society, like Kim Kardashian says, likes to put you in a box, and you have to do this, and oh no, that's weird and that's normal. And what is normal? No one's normal. Like, please do what makes you happy. I even still now, vlogging in public, I get a bit embarrassed, and it's just, you just got to push yourself and think, you just have to think, will I be happy with myself for posting on social media? And if the answer is yes, do it. Because it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And you might only have 100 followers, 50 followers, 400 followers, 10,000, however many followers you have. It doesn't matter if it's making you happy. One of my keys to happiness is just accepting that not everyone is going to have the same opinion as you. Honestly, if you genuinely believe that, which it's true anyway, but if you genuinely believe that, it is just going to make you a happier person. Because, yeah, not everyone has the same opinion of me. Not everyone is going to like what I'm doing. Not everyone is going to like me as a person. And that's fine. Like, on the daily, I get people unfollowing me, but you just have to think, like, that's fine. Like, I'm not right for that person. So it's a case of just doing what makes you happy, and that is then what makes you confident. Because as soon as you're doing something that makes you happy on social media, if it's making you happy, it's making you more confident, it's making you a happier person, then you're going to come across better. So never feel like you have to do something that you don't want to do on social media because everyone else is doing it. Please stick at it, please be yourself, and it will just happen. Definitely my confidence has grown from doing TikTok, because I'm just more me on it. And before, I was trying to be very like Instagram-y, and now I'm just me, and that has actually helped me grow my confidence. So just be yourself, girl. Oh my, McDonald's is gone, even my Coke. Okay, I'm going to answer one more question, because I just feel like I ramble on in the answers, and I feel like this video is going to be longer than I wanted it to be. On one note, I do want to say I've had a lot of people sending in things about like how to deal with anxiety and depression. Have I dealt with anxiety and depression? I do have a sister that actually, like, and a best friend that do have anxiety. I think I've had like one panic attack in my life. Well, I think it was a panic attack. And I do understand a little bit about anxiety, but it's something I'm wanting to improve my understanding on, and I am doing life coaching courses, and like self-love, confidence coaching is definitely what I want to get into, but I don't want to give any full-on advice on it until I feel like I have 100% like knowledge on the subject. Anyway, so I'll leave the anxiety thing for now, and I'll put out some good resources, but I will answer one more question. Okay, so going through a really hard breakup at the moment, what things can I do to help myself? I'm so sorry, girl. I mean, you need to get Beyonce on repeat. I swear to God, I put on the Beyonce Coachella performance live on YouTube the other day, and I felt like an empowered other bloody woman. And I know that's not going to solve heartbreak, but you know, when you're really, really down, putting songs on like that, honestly, breakup playlists are the best. Anyway, dealing with heartbreak, honestly, I don't even know what I would do if I broke up with my boyfriend. I honestly think surrounding yourself with people that you really trust and that are going to put you at ease and make you feel calm. So I would surround myself with my sisters, whether it's your sister, your best friend, your brother, your mum, your dad. Surrounding yourself with people so you don't feel quite as alone. Distractions are very good, but obviously when you do get those moments alone, like, cry it out. Like, people always like try not cry about it, and it's like, get all your tears out, because that is part of the emotions, and it's a life experience that is upsetting. So don't hide it, don't let it don't keep it in and let it get you like down. Like, let all of the emotions out, because that's going to help you heal. Don't blame yourself as well. That is one thing I would say. I know that's what 100% what I would do. I would go into like sabotage mode of just blaming myself and saying, oh, I did this and I did this, and that's not healthy. And it's sometimes, like with friendships, like I was saying earlier, sometimes it's just that they were supposed to be in your life at that time. Everything happens for a reason, and just take the positives from it, take what you learnt from it, take, you know, you have good memories now, and don't beat yourself up, because that's literally not going to achieve anything. Definitely, you know, doing something that makes you happy, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's like, you know, taking a few days to watch a Netflix series. I know obviously like life gets in the way as well, but like do something that makes you happy, whether it's self-care, whatever it is, whether it's, you know, going out for drinks with the girls, like something that's going to take your mind away from it and put you in a happy place. And honestly, Beyonce can help you get through this. I really do believe that. I remember I was seeing a guy in college, and I was like so in love with him at the time. Like I wasn't in love with him, but you know, I was infatuated with him, and it ended and I was like gutted. And I remember it was the summer when that Boy I'm All Cried Out, when that came out. Oh my god, I played it about a million times, like, yeah, Boy I'm All Cried Out. I wasn't all cried out, but it was just like, it helped me, and I was like feeling myself when the song was on, and it, as crazy as it seems, that really does help me. But yeah, that's my advice. I'm sorry, I've never been through a breakup, so I feel like I can't necessarily talk you through, you know, steps I've been through and what I would do differently. I honestly would freak out if my boyfriend broke up with me. Females, don't break up with me, please. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that's helped. I've really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I love this girly talk. If you ever have any questions, queries, please just DM me on Instagram, LucyAppleton21, and I will get back to you. I love talking to you all. You guys make this all possible for me, so thank you so much. But yes, if you've liked this video, I can do another girly advice video in the future. But thank you for watching, and I love you all.